Hi everybody, hello. Today is a day for the Tim Holtz file folder, the Kraft file folder. And we've got two on the go, one that I'm doing my little prototypes in, and the other one that is the one I do with you guys. So let's see where we're up to. It is pretty, isn't it? I love that. We did the yellow page first off. That's very nice. Yes, very nice. Then the green one, the green lady from Which Craft Do You Do? Very nice. And then this one with a little pocket in it. And I don't know what you'd call these really, but they're there. And then the blue page. Now, the blue page is what I'm going to be doing with you today. But I've also gone ahead and I've covered all my file for my dividers because it's the job that I dislike most. Because it's really tricky to cut round those. So I'll put pink, that'll be our next project. Then the purple flowers. Then another yellow page. Another blue page. This colour, it's kind of greeny bluey. You could get away with duck egg blue with that, I think. And then that, which is definitely kind of duck egg blue. So we'll see what we make of each page when we come to it, but that's what we're up to today. This one I've done slightly differently. I'll show you when I get there. The yellow page, love it. The green page, this page, and we're on to the blue page. So I've got pink on here, purple on the back, yellow on there, blue on the back, then that's the same as well. The only difference is I've put red on this one, and the reason for that is I only had one sheet of red left, so I could only put it in one book, so I've put it in this one. So we're all covered with that, but today we are doing the blue page. Open that, get the blue one out, and I've already kind of worked it out because I've done the prototype. So what I need, these are kind of the bits I need. I need some other bits as well, but these are largely it. Frame. Now this is a frame from what do you call them, 49 and Market, and I'm actually going to use it as a frame today. So I've got my found relatives. I found them eventually. The found relatives were hiding. Obviously the small ones are too small. The medium-sized ones, let's have a look. They're just a bit too small as well. So we're down to the large ones, so let's audition some of those and see what we think of them. Right. So the three little girls, the three young ladies. That works okay, that's all right. I don't think I want just a single person. Although she does look very nice there, doesn't she? Okay. I'm gonna think about her. Don't like him. I don't like her. She's very sullen looking. These two ladies with the flag. No, not what I'm after. These two. Oh, they're fabulous. I really like those. Should we just call a halt there and use those? I like them. So let's put them all away. Right, so now I just need to trim this where I want it. So I'm not going to put it right up there, there's too much dead space there. I'm just going to bring it down a bit. Don't think it's going to need anything cut off the sides. Looks just a little smaller than the frame as it is. Pencil. Not sure that's square, but so I'm just going to make a mark there where I need to trim inside that. That's the outside. Get my little trimmer. And trim just inside that pencil line. And just inside this pencil line. Okay, I have no use for these. Something I really don't need to save. Okay, so I've inked around my frame already, just to save you the boredom of that. And that's going to fit there pretty perfectly. Yeah, fabulous. So I'm just going to put glue around the outside of here and then stick it onto the back of the frame. Don't need ink it because you're never going to see the outside of it. So put glue on, but don't put masses on. You don't want it to splurge everywhere. And honestly, it takes a lot less glue than you imagine to glue things in place. There we go. Right. So there's no top and bottom to that, I don't think. So let's just pop that down. Maybe up a little bit. There we go. So there's our photograph. Very nice. It's now that you can really see the benefit of inking. Well, you can't, but inking inside the frame stands out. Okay, so we've got that. This piece here is the offcut from here, but I like this dark blue on the other side, so I'm going to try and use it. I just want to, let's just get things sorted. This piece here is going to go at the bottom right hand corner. I think it's from the Timmy Palettes ephemera. Mine's all mixed up, but I think it is. Then I've got this, which is kind of ubiquitous to Timmy. You get this in most of his ephemera packages. And I want to put that, just tuck it under there a tiny bit, just so we've got something to glue. So that's going to go like that. This is going to come down to there, I think, so it's just covering over this. I'm going to make a tuck, and then this is going to come down. Well, it doesn't have to come that far down, but it just makes gluing easier if it does. So let's just pop these in place, and see where I need to tear that. So, what did I do with the other one? I tore it right to the top. So about there. So I'm going to start tearing where my little pencil mark is and tear diagonally up to that other corner. Let's try that for size. Needs inking, obviously, that bit we've just torn, but it's really tricky trying to hold things in place, isn't it, when they're not glued down. So that's going right into the corner. That's going there. And this is going there. Yeah, that's fine. So I can ink this I have temporarily lost my dauber. I don't know where it is. So I'm just using a foam sponge, which is doing a grand job, I must say. I'm quite enjoying using it. So that gives us a nice inked edge. Seem to be quite a long way away from me today. Mr. F, could you move me in a little bit, please?
I thought there was wheels on your chair.
No, the camera, not me personally. In. Thanks, that's better. I think you can see a bit better then what's going on. Right, so the first thing I need to do is stick this down over there. So let's hold that up to where it's going, like that. Turn it over, draw a line, and all this bit here, the larger bit, needs to get glued. It's another cold and wet day here. This is the middle of summer. To say I feel cheated is an understatement. It's awful. It was so nice in May. Now the kids are on school holiday. It must be a right pain trying to work out what to do with them. So that's going to get stuck on there, like that, straight up the edge, straight along the bottom. Lovely. Excellent. And our other bit that we can put on now is this bit. And that just tucks just a little bit under there. So I'll just put some glue down there. Having fish for dinner again today, which is possibly one of my, well, I don't know, I have a lot of favourites. Mr. F's a good cook, but I do like it when it's fish and salad day. I think today we're having mackerel fillets. Tasty. So that's going there. Yeah, perfect. Everything's looking fine. Now, what I want to do before I go any further is stamp that. So, let's get the stamps out. I've got these two sets out, the sample ones, and I need something small to put here from turn it the right way around, I might have more of a chance. There's a little small number 621. What else have we got? There's a little. That's probably looking favourite then. Okay. I must say, since I got these stamps, I've used them so much. I love them. Love, love, love them. So I'm going to use VersaFine Clay because this is a very small stamp with details on it, which I don't want to get lost. So I'm just going to stamp that in the to from section. Perfect. Of course, they always come out perfectly. And in the to section, who should we send this to? There's one there that says note important. I think that might fit on actually. I quite like the idea of that. Would that fit on? Yes, it would fit on. Let's do that then. That is just a splendid stamp. Splendid. Pop that away, so I don't want to lose any of these stamps. They're fabulous. Right, so the next thing I want is a sort of label, and for that, come out the way you. For that, I'm going to use something from 49 in Market. Really, any label will do. This one just took my eye. I like it, so I'm going to use that. And I'm going to put it, let's just have a look, see where I'm going to put it. So that's going there like that. So this, I want to come just kind of underneath there, like that, just to build the layers up. We're always all about the layers. Right, so let's ink that first with a vintage photo oxide. I've had another colour on this sponge, so I don't know quite how faithful to vintage oxide it is. Doesn't look too bad, and I'm just discolouring that a little bit so it doesn't look so bright white. And I want to stamp that as well, so let's find something to stamp it with. Oh, don't know if that, yeah, Rue de Chapelle, it's too long. De la Chapelle. Grand Magasin. Does that mean big shops? I think it does. Okay. Not sure that's on straight. So I think this is the last bit of stamping. Ooh, it doesn't fit. Does it fit? Well, I'm giving it a go. Phew, just barely, actually. But it's on there now. Right. Lovely. So that's that. So we can stick this piece down now. Just peeking out from under there. Like that. Right, so I can probably get away with putting glue on all of it. Like I say, any label. I've used blue, and these 49 and Market ones are quite thick actually, but it doesn't have to be. Right. Come down a bit. I think that's all right there. Stick that down. Right, so now all we've got left to do is the photograph. So all of that bottom, all of this side, so not these ones. Okay, let's give that a try. Let's get it so it looks somewhat square. About there, I think. Lovely. That looks nice. It's just a simple collage this week. It's just same old rules. Layer, layer, layer. Right, now I want a butterfly and I want 2 buttons as well. So I'm going to take these 2 buttons off here. You could use actual buttons. Nothing wrong with actual buttons. You definitely could. I just saw these when I turned the sheet over and I thought, ooh, yeah, I like them. So I'm going to have 2 buttons down there, slightly different colours. And then I want a butterfly. That's a nice one. That's a very pretty one. Don't know if that's too big. Let's take it out and have a look. No, I think that's okay. I like that there. Just want to hide that corner of the photo. Don't want to put it so far up that you can see the frame. So I'm just going to angle that so you can't see the frame. Just like that. Yeah, like that. Nothing wrong with that. I can't remember where to glue, so be a bit of a test. I'm going to glue his antenna down because I don't want them getting caught in things. Right, so about there. I'm just going to get my towel. Just wipe that glue off before it has a chance to set anywhere. That's a very pretty butterfly, isn't it? I must say. There we go. Now I'm going to stick the buttons on. Could probably do with a quick whiz round with some ink. The butterfly probably could, but sometimes I think it makes them look a bit dowdy. You know, not grungy, just dowdy. There we go. Right, let's get these on. So I'm just going to stick them to the frame. So I'm just going to go either side of the buttons like that. Stick them down. I don't want to catch her lovely face. So being mindful of her face. You might have a different problem. Your people in your photo might be in a different position. There we go. Not a flower in sight. Can you believe it? So that's our corner tuck. And that's just going to go there. Like that. Which looks lovely, I think. Right, so we can stick that down now. So that came together really quickly, and yet it's still got layers, it's still got some print on it. Everything that you need. So right in the corner, square it up with the sides and the bottom. So that's that. There we go. And all I need now is a journaling card, which I have pre-made because nothing exciting really about a journaling card. This paper is from 49 Market and it's called Collage papers. They're very thin, and this was white, so I just aged it with a bit of faded jeans and a bit of vintage photo, then splashed water on it, you know. So there's our collage card. I backed it onto thick paper, and that's just going to go in there. So there's our page for today. Easy peasy. Just need to make my holes. And I've got a punch, I've got a 3-hole punch, but this is too thick for it. So I'll have to do this with the crocodile, which is a shame because I'm not really proficient. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Tweezers. Oh, I'm on a good stretch at the moment. They're going in the right place. That is a shocker. Right, so let's see. It should fit in the file folder nicely. Where's our file folder? Here it is. Yeah, perfectly. Close that up. There we have our beautiful blue page. And that just fits in there. So I really rather like that actually. Fairly simple, straightforward collage, lots of layers, lots of things of interest on it, some stamping, buttons, a butterfly, whatever. But yeah, I like it. So next time I see you, we'll be doing the pink one. So thanks for joining me. Hope you're keeping up. I don't think there's too many coming at you. There's a bit of a gap usually between each one. So I'll see you again though, and thanks for joining me. Bye.